Hey everyone, hope you guys have had a great day. Welcome back. It's Dr. Tabby Cat. Today we are going to talk about cognitive dissonance, and then we will go in and do a reading with some of the channeled messages I got. It'll be for both the masculine and the feminine, so no difference there. So let's see, let's get started with our session. Cognitive dissonance. Let me get my notes. Okay. Here we go. All right. All right. So we'll go through this. It won't be too long, and then we'll do the channel messages and then into the reading. All right. Cognitive dissonance. It's a term for the state of discomfort felt when two or more modes of thoughts contradict each other. The clashing cognitions may include ideas, beliefs of the knowledge that one has behaved in a certain way. The theory of cognitive dissonance. The theory of cognitive dissonance proposes that people are averse to inconsistencies within their own minds. It offers one explanation for why people sometimes make an effort to adjust their thinking with their own thoughts, words, or behaviors seem to clash with each other. When one learns new information that challenges a deeply held belief, for example, or acts in a way that seems to undercut a favorable self-image, that person may feel motivated to somehow resolve the negative feeling that results to restore cognitive consonance. Though a person may not always resolve cognitive dissonance, the response to it may range from ignoring the source of it to changing one's beliefs or behavior to eliminate the conflict. Okay, so what exactly is cognitive dissonance? When someone tells a lie and feels uncomfortable about it because he or she fundamentally sees him or herself as an honest person, he or she may be experiencing cognitive dissonance. That is, there is mental discord related to a contradiction between one thought, in this case, knowing that he or she did something wrong, and another thinking that he or she is honest. Who created the concept of this? It is psychologist Leon Festinger. Published the book A Theory of Cognitive Dissonance in 1957. All right, now how we deal with it. Cognitive dissonance poses a challenge. How can we resolve the uncomfortable feeling that arises when our thoughts or actions clash with each other? Some responses may be more constructive than others. A man who learns that his eating habits raise his risk of illness feels that the tension between his preferred behavior and the idea that he could be in danger. He might ease this feeling by telling himself that the health warning is exaggerated, or more productively by deciding to take action to change his behavior. If a woman reads that her favorite politician has done something immoral, she could conclude that the charge has been invented by the enemies, or instead rethink her support. So, what are some effects of cognitive dissonance? It may lead us to alter our attitudes to be more consistent. Study participants who complete an uninteresting task have been found to rate the task as more enjoyable if they were first asked to tell someone else it was enjoyable. Okay, effect attributed to cognitive dissonance. Theoretically, dissonance may contribute to a variety of changes in behavior or beliefs. How do you avoid it? There are a variety of ways people are thought to resolve the sense of dissonance when cognitions don't seem to fit together. They may include denying or compartmentalizing unwelcome thoughts, seeking to explain away a thought that doesn't comport with others, or changing what one believes are one's behaviors. All right. Now, for the journalism part for this, is it actually a thing? Some believe no, others believe yes. Okay. One participant from the 1956 Observer study that was based on highly subjective methods that are now rarely used in psychological science, Festinger and other researchers infiltrated a doomsday cult. After the world did not end as the cult expected, Festinger proposed the theory of cognitive dissonance. However, at that point, it was just a theory and needed to be empirically tested. Since then, thousands of experiments have tested that the theory in a wide variety of ways. All right. Clarifying the predictions. Festinger's account of the doomsday cult, the members intensified their beliefs after the world failed to end. The New Yorker article countered that the cult eventually split up. However, nothing in the original theory predicts that belief intensification after belief disconfirmation always occurs or that it will last forever. Our cognitive systems are quite responsive to reality. In 1956, Festinger and colleagues laid out 5 precise conditions under which belief intensification would occur after belief disconfirmation. All right. Christians who believed the veracity of an article that indicated that Jesus was not the Son of God later intensified their beliefs in Jesus' divinity. In addition, studies have revealed several other ways individuals respond when their important beliefs are disconfirmed. Okay. It says one of the two showed in 1983 predicted attitude actually did change and have an effect. Apparently, some things in the original studies made the attitude change effect somewhat reliable but difficult to replicate. As Bornstein noted long ago, if researchers entered into a replication attempt expecting not to find an effect, there are many subtle things they can do, consciously and unconsciously. They may produce a null effect. Getting rid of messy method helps. Dissonance effects certainly exist. Studies have revealed that changes in attitudes to be consistent with its behavior, is given choice over its behavior, changes in attitudes even more. Okay, when journalism reflects dissonance processes, okay. Dissonance may not be a thing itself, actually provides support for predictions derived from the theory. Once learned from the New Yorker article, communicated with two colleagues who have much expertise with dissonance theory and research. Both have contacted by the author and article. Both responded with several criticisms and questions about the controversy surrounding Festinger's colleagues' works as well as the induced compliance replication. However, neither of these experts' concerns were included in the New York article. Thus, consistent with dissonance theory predictions, the author selectively avoided information that was inconsistent with the goal of discrediting dissonance theory and its research. All right, so basically they could not actually prove that this theory does not actually exist and is in reality a thing. It does exist, but it's always mind over matter. It's what you tell yourself, just like when you're manifesting things. If you're going to tell yourself that Jesus is alive in the physical, then it's going to be real to you. It may not be real to somebody next to you, but it's going to be real to you. And like I said, some examples are like the smoker's dilemma. Smoking causes cancer and you value your health, but you continue to smoke. To ease the guilt, you might rationalize it by saying it helps you it helps you cope with stress by smoking. The diet clash, you firmly believe in eating a nutritious plant-based diet, but you regularly eat fast food because you're too busy. You minimize the conflict by telling yourself, I'll do better next time, or one cheat meal won't hurt. So workplace procrastination, corporate ethics, animal lovers who love to eat meat, peer pressure, cheating, buyer's remorse. Those are all examples of this dissonance. All right. And you can use those in your everyday life and however that applies to you. Okay. So, I got 4 pulled cards for the energy of the reading. I got situationship, unclear boundaries, mixed signals, more than friends, less than lovers, what are we? I got love bombed, intense affection, too quickly, excessive attention, overwhelming charm, hidden control. I got unbreakable, inner toughness, enduring hardship, strength through adversity, nothing can break me. And I got on read 2, ignored messages, waiting anxiously, no replies, maybe they're just busy. So somebody left unread. All right, and then for the channeled messages that I got prior to this is I got the letters of somebody's name of JJ, JL, LJ, JR, Junior, RJ, Gilbert, Gary. I said Junior, right? What was the other name that I got for that one? Junior, Jerry, Gary. I got GNC, something about GNC. That's the nutrition store, right? And then somebody's a Mexican, something about a net, N-E-T, so like a basketball net, I think, or tennis net, something like that. And then I also got somebody's name is Susie Q. Something about somebody's boyfriend, BF, or best friend. Something about a point of view. Somebody's got a knife, so be careful. And then somebody's name is Fiona or Fiona. Is that also a car? That's not a car, is it? Fiona? Is there a car? Something like that. And then something with New York. Something with an ion. Theo. What else? New York, Theo, kite, boyfriend, best friend, a nick, like someone nicked theirself, a Uzi, that's a gun. What else? We got good morning. We got New Mexico, New England, a GT. Is that a car? GT? General Motors, GM. Somebody has locks in their hair. Somebody's on the antibiotic doxycycline, which is it's treated for syphilis, chlamydia, and gonorrhea. All right. Something about jock. The DOJ. DOJ. Does that have to do with truck drivers? DOJ? Or the government? A rod? Or that's somebody's name? ROD? God? GOD? We got Lord, LORD. We got 10, the number 10. We got the word get, G-E-T. Get me, M-E. I heard get me down. Somebody wants somebody to get them down. I don't know where they're at. Oh, let's see. Get them down. Got Uber. Violin. Somebody might play the violin. We got Q&A, question and answer. PO, police officer or parole officer. KO, knockout. Zoo, ZOO. Fin, like the end, FIN. Kin, KIN. Somebody's kin to somebody. VoIP, VoIP. PIN, PIN. Zion, ZION. Yanni, YONY, I think. Or is it Yanni or YONI? I can't remember. On. No. One. If. Neo. I heard phony. Like somebody's phony. Not real. I heard buzz. Bus. BUS. The name Quentin. Gaming. Team. X. EX. Somebody's X. Lex. LEX. Alexis. Somebody drives a Lexus. Somebody's name could be Alexis. I heard jailer. Somebody, jailer? Does that mean they're in jail? Jailer. Meat, MEAT. Grill. Either somebody's wearing grills on their teeth or they're grilling out. Or something about a gorilla. All right, now I'm getting amoxicillin, the antibiotic. Okay, so there's a lot of antibiotics, medications coming up. All right, that's it for that. That's all we're gonna do for that. All right, so not sure if anybody got anything from that. If so, take what applies. If not, we'll just leave it. All right, we will do, what should we do today? All right, we are going to do all right, we're gonna do the Celtic cross. All right. And like I said, this is for both masculine and feminine. Okay. All right. Here we go. I already shuffled. I'm just gonna do a couple shuffles now. And then we'll get a spirit animal, the zodiacs, and a karma card. And then some more of what's the gossip. All right, Celtic cross for the collective. And we're doing the purple deck today, the purple rose deck, which I love because it's beautiful. All right, and this is a 10 card spread. All right, so the first one, what is the collective's energy for right now? What is the collective's energy for right now for the Celtic cross 10 card spread? All right, your energy is the Hermit. Nice. Okay, your energy is the Hermit. All right, let's see what your challenge is. I'll get the cards and then we will clarify. What is their challenge right now? What challenge are they facing right now for the collective? What challenge are they facing right now for the collective? The 10 of Pentacles. You're facing the 10 of Pentacles. All right, which could be money, inheritance, legacy. All right, let's see. Let's keep going. All right, number 3, your focus. All right. What is the collective's focus at this time? What is the collective's focus at this time, please? Where is their focus at this time? All right, the Queen of Pentacles, so it's on money. So your focus is on money. All right. And what about the collective's recent past? What was the collective's recent past that was affecting them? I'll take it. Okay, the Empress was your recent past that was affecting you. Could be a mother figure, somebody that was pregnant, a baby mother. All right. Now, what are the possibilities for the collective? What are their possibilities? What are their possibilities for their desires right now? What are their possibilities for their desires right now at this moment? Okay. The Star. Healing. Okay. Now, what is in their near future? What's in the near future for the collective at this time? What's in the near future for the collective at this time? What is in the near future for the collective at this time? Oh, nice. 10 of Cups. Nice. Very good. That's the near future. All right. What power are they holding right now? What power do they hold right now? What power do they hold right now? What power do they hold right now? You are holding the power of judgment. You're calling. Okay. So judgment. All right. What in their environment, people, places, or things is affecting their outcome? What in their environment, people, places, and things are affecting their outcome? Oh. And the Tower. But as you look, this tower is a beautiful tower. It's actually got flower petals falling from it. There's no people, so it may just be allergies that's affecting you. All right, tell me about their hopes. What are the collective's hopes for their outcome? Tell me about the collective's hopes for their outcome, please, and thank you. Tell me about their hopes. And your hopes, a Page of Swords. So to gain some knowledge, to learn something new. All right. And let's see what your outcome is, okay? Tell me what the collective's overall outcome is for right now for the next 3 months. What's their overall outcome right now for the next 3 months with this? What's their overall outcome for the next 3 months? What's their overall outcome for the next 3 months? All right. Okay, you got the Page of Pentacles, the Sun, and the World. Okay, I will lay all of those out there. All right. And at the bottom, you have the 3 of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles. Okay. Top, the Hangman. All right, so let's clarify. So we have your energy as the Hermit. So let's clarify your energy. Why are you hermiting? Can we clarify why the collective is hermiting? Why is the collective hermiting at this time? Can we get a card on why the collective is hermiting? Can we clarify the hermit? Why is the collective hermiting right now, please? All right. The Four of Pentacles. Okay. You're trying to manifest, you're trying to save, you're trying to hold on. Again, with money. Trying to conserve. Okay. So you're hermiting so that you can manifest more money, all right? And at the bottom, we have the Eight of Wands, which is communication from source, quick communication, and we have the Strength card, and we have the Emperor. So you're getting into your Emperor mode, all right? So can we clarify the Ten of Pentacles? Why is the Ten of Pentacles their challenge? Why would the Ten of Pentacles be their challenge for right now? Why is the Ten of Pentacles their challenge? What is that, the challenge? What about the Ten of Pentacles is their challenge, please? Seven of Swords. And the Knight of Pentacles on the bottom. All right, the Seven of Swords. This card for the Seven of Swords, he is sitting down on a chair. He's got 6 swords on his belt around him, and he's got 1 sword planted on the ground in front of him. So he is strategically thinking of a plan. So the Tower, like I said, the Tower doesn't involve any people. I'm sorry, the Ten of Pentacles has a lot of people in it, which has to deal with generational wealth, families, legacies. So, and he's looking right at it. As you see, he's facing it, and he's looking at all the people. And the swords are mental, so it's all a state of thinking. And he's strategically thinking of a plan. On how to get to the Ten of Pentacles. Because this is all about money. Yes, because we have pentacles on just about each one. All right. All right, let's see. Can we get... why is the Queen of Pentacles their focus? Clarify the Queen of Pentacles as their focus right now. Why is the Queen of Pentacles their focus? Because you know the Queen of Pentacles, she's good at being a mother figure. She's good at nurturing herself and others. She's good at being fruitful and manifesting. She's good at being an entrepreneur and a business person. Can we clarify the Queen of Pentacles as their focus right now, please? And thank you. Okay, the Five of Wands. And there is one flower in the middle that they're all fighting over. And then we have the Five of Swords. So 5, 5. You may be seeing 5, 5, 5. And Two of Pentacles at the top. Yep, it is 5, 5, 5. 5 of Cups, 5 of Swords, and 5 of Wands. And then the Magician, yeah, they're trying to manifest. And then Knight of Pentacles, it's all about money. So there is a conflict, there's fight over money. And the Wands is communication. Wands is action. So, taking action. All right. Now, the recent past, you have the Empress. So, can we get clarification on the Empress, on the recent past, on the situation, on what is affecting their outcome? Why is the Empress affecting their outcome? Was there a pregnancy? Is there a mother figure that is standing in the way and causing conflict, or what? What is the deal with this? Because, you know, also the Empress mother figure can stand in the way with the Ten of Pentacles. That's legacy. The Queen of Swords. Okay. And we have the Four of Cups. Somebody not being happy with the choices they have in front of them. And then the Six of Pentacles, which is supposed to be equal give and take. And then the Hangman. So the Queen of Swords is clarifying the Empress. Again, the Swords is mental, so this is somebody who is not afraid to speak her mind and to speak on a situation. Unlike the Queen of Pentacles, she's not very nurturing. Yeah, she's not going to be very lovey-dovey. She's not about bringing in the money. And she's usually a divorcee. Okay. I will clarify it again, though. Can we clarify the Queen of Swords and the Empress? Clarify the Queen of Swords and the Empress for the recent past. Clarify the Queen of Swords and the Empress for the recent past. Queen of Swords and the Empress for the recent past. Queen of Swords and the Empress for the recent past. All right. Knight of Wands. Somebody was in and out, flighty. And then Nine of Pentacles, acting single. Okay. All right. So somebody was acting single, being flighty, in and out on an Empress, and it turned her into a Queen of Swords. So she probably turned from a Queen of Pentacles to a Queen of Swords. Yeah, and it caused conflict. Okay. Therefore, there's an issue with this Ten of Pentacles legacy. It caused someone to go in to hermit mode. Gotcha. All right, now we are on the possibilities. The star. Clarify the star for possibilities. Why do they have the star for possibilities? You can Once you heal from this, you have all the possibilities in the world to become a star. And you have the Seven of Pentacles. So after you heal, you can plant your seeds to become this rising star. And again, the Nine of Pentacles on the bottom with the Two of Wands, which is planning for the future. Okay. Next, we have power. Your power was judgment, your calling. Can we clarify judgment for their power? Why did they get judgment for their power? Why did they get judgment for their power, please? And thank you. Clarify judgment for their power, please. Clarify judgment for their power. Clarify judgment for their power, please. You have the Eight of Wands, which is quick action, quick communication, strength, and the Emperor. Remember, we just got this come up. Same thing, okay? The Emperor. So you may be getting quick communication or movement towards you from an Emperor, or you may be turning into this Emperor. All right. Now, the environment, the Tower. Why did they get the Tower for their environment? You got the Queen of Cups, very loving. You got the Lovers, a choice, and the Moon. Subconscious, illusions, confusions. All right, so the Tower is from illusions and confusion, from a choice of lovers, from this Queen of Cups, and probably somebody else. So, and we just saw that there was a Knight of Wands that was flighty in and out. Yes, so maybe this was why they were being flighty, was from the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles, which was the Empress that was getting cheated on. Okay, now we have the next one is the Page of Swords, which is the hopes. Can you clarify the Page of Swords for their hopes, please? Why did they get the Page of Swords for their hopes for this? That one must have come out. All right, you got the Eight of Pentacles. That's good. You're going up. You got the 7, now the 8. All right, Eight of Pentacles, mastering a skill. Like I said, you wanted to learn a skill. Now you're mastering it. That's perfect. And now for the outcome, you got the Page of Pentacles, which is a long-term stable offer. You got the Sun, which is illumination to a situation. It's a very successful situation. And you got the World, which is travel. It's the internet. Okay, it could be fame, however you want to look at it. All right, let's see the outcome. Why did they get Page of Pentacles, the Sun, and the World as their outcome? Why did they get the Page of Pentacles, the Sun, and the World as their outcome? Please verify. Clarify the Page of Pentacles, Sun, and the World as their outcome. Page of Pentacles, the Sun, and the World. Clarify as the outcome. Page of Pentacles, the sun in the world. And they jumped. We got Three of Cups, Knight of Swords, the Hangman, and the Magician. So a celebration, Knight of Swords, which is mental clarity coming in quick. Hanged Man, getting, again, a new perspective, clarity. And the Magician, manifesting your dreams. All right. And the bottom of the deck is the Ten of Swords, making an ending for the King of Pentacles, which will match the Queen of Pentacles. The Four of Swords, which is rest and meditation. The High Priestess, going within. The Hierophant, which is her match. And let's see. Six of Pentacles, equal give and take. Top of the deck, Three of Pentacles working together. And the Chariot, and Six of Swords, Two of Cups. All right. So, so this one you did good because you got the Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, the Star, the Empress, the Queen of Pentacles, the Hermit, Judgment, the Tower, the World, the Sun, and then two pages, the Pentacles and the Swords. And literally, that's very good. You got all major cards except for a couple. So that's awesome. All right, so let's get some zodiac signs. Can we get some zodiac signs for this read? What zodiac signs are for this read for the collective, please? And thank you. What zodiac signs are for this read? What zodiac signs and planets are for this read? Thank you. Let's see. Oh, I got a lot. All right, we got the 6th house, Virgo. Service to others, what is good for us, your work. As a full-time job serving, do it a little at a time. So 6th house. We got Sagittarius, your highest ideas, the rules of, get it out to the world, and insights to understand the wisdom of, resulting from the understanding of. So 6th house, Sagittarius. The 10th house, responsibly success, become a person of power and status. Your destiny, where you're going, and your career. 10th house. Saturn, be realistic about, be concerned about. You must wait before you can. The maturity that brings caution regarding limits imposed. Saturn. Okay, the 7th house, Libra. Diplomatically, relationships, get a fair deal. Balance, corporation, and your partnerships. 7th house. 1st house, Aries, immediately. The way you project yourself, do it on your own. Who you are, your desires, and your actions. 1st house, Aries. Scorpio, the extraordinary power of prayer. The highest and lowest aspects of control and situation. Purification to resurrect the secrets of, resulting from the power of. Scorpio. Uranus, an unusual example of a different way of looking at an unexpected change. Stir up the situation by using, be open to new ideas about, invent a way to. Aries, again, your willpower, what you think and know about, do it your own way, and energies to meet the challenges of your desires resulting from your honesty and strength of Mercury. Communicate, analyze, let your mind tell you how to. The awareness of many thoughts about or from many words. Virgo, methods for the healing power of, analyzing of, resulting from the perfectionism of, the serving of others, the details of, do what you must do. Virgo, we got again. Moon, the nurturing of feelings caused by reactions. Defend, accept, let your feelings tell you how to. The moon. The sun, moon and sun. Yin yang, twin flame, soulmates. Demonstrate, realize, act as a leader. The creation of the gaining of respect for or from the things brought to light or light. The sun. Cancer, intuition to protect, attitudes from the past about, resulting from the history of your feelings, attitudes of the past, and use your intuition. Cancer. And last one, Taurus, your beliefs, the cost of, use the most direct way, resources to maintain the practicality of, resulting from the productivity of. All right, we had a lot of those. Okay. Then we will get some karma cards. Give us some karma healing cards for this reading. What does the collective need to know for this reading? What do they need to know for this reading? And about our cognitive dissonance lecture. Anything else? All right. We got step into divine timing. What's meant for you won't pass you by. Trust the delays. They're aligning your path. Release inner criticism. Silence the inner critic. Speak to yourself with kindness and watch your confidence soar. And it says, I am not enough. Fuck, you'd lose your... failure runner. Oh, he's misspelling it. All right, let the truth set you free. Speak the truth you've hidden, your need, your fear, your regret. Freedom begins there. Always speak your truth. That's the Queen of Swords. Unblock the flow. When your energy is stuck, nothing moves. Start small, clean a space. Cry it out, speak a truth. Movement is medicine. Movement is how you get your chakras unblocked and move all that stagnant energy that's in your body. Accept past choices. Accept your decisions, however imperfect. They brought you to where you are now. Let them go and move forward. You can't change the past. All you can do is heal and move forward and forgive yourself. Own your past. You can't rewrite the past, but you can change how it shapes you. Embrace your choices and let them become your wisdom. You can use your past to help heal others and use your story to help others heal. All right, rebuild imbalanced relations. If the scales are tipped, it's time to restore balance. Step forward and create harmony in your relationships. The Libra scales. All right. And then we'll get a spirit animal. What spirit animals want to come through for this reading and this message? What spirit animals want to come through today for this message and this collective? And even future collectives that will be watching in the future. What spirit animals want to come through and say something? Thank you. We have the grasshopper spirit, number 30, take a leap of faith. The elephant spirit, learn from the past, number 25. So we're getting a lot about the past. So a lot of you need to stop staying stuck in your past and dwelling in it and move forward and heal. Number 33, the horse spirit, freedom is yours. And number 5, bat spirit, a rebirth is assured. All right, so number 33, the horse spirit. All right. It says, when the horse spirit appears, you are gifted with the spirit of movement and freedom. It is time for travel and adventure, whether that means a trip somewhere or taking a different type of journey. One of freedom of choice. Horse spirit reminds you that no matter the circumstances, you have free will and choices that can take you far away to a better place, a better situation, a better state of being, for there is no one but you to reign in your will to make a different decision. You are capable of making powerful choices that will affect you for a long time to come. It says they are social animals and are known to be a friend to mankind, willing to carry us forward when we need it. Okay. Number 30, the grasshopper spirit. All right, the grasshopper, take a leap of faith. Right now, you are poised to jump into the next level of your life and move forward into something even better than you could ever imagine. When grasshopper spirit appears, it is a fortuitous time to take a leap into the unknown, for grasshopper spirit represents the innovative spirit that says, why not? And has faith in the powers of co-creation. You're being called to trust that this is the right time to go with that idea, relationship, or situation. Take risks, for abundance in all forms will show up for you. Wondrous things await when grasshopper spirit appears. You are not going to go backwards. So listen to your intuition rather than fearful ego that resists any change and clings wordly to what is. Luck is on your side. Jump up and forward with confidence, for spirit has so much in store for you, if only to take that leap. All right. And then number 25, the elephant spirit. All right, learn from the past. Although we often wish we could leave the past behind, elephant spirit reminds us that memory matters. We must respect the wisdom of the elders who hand down to us traditions that have shaped to express our connection to each other and respect for our community. What has come before informs what we are experiencing today. We must never forget our legacy, which is our 10 of Cups, of strength and dignity. Elephant spirit appears with the message that we are to acknowledge that which we came before and learn from it. All of us are memory-based creatures, and we must revisit the past to understand where we are and where we are going. The stories of events you experience, the stories in our collective memory, and the stories of relationships you have had can be told many ways. What story will you tell? Elephant spirit is here to encourage you to make it one that stirs in a sense of power and dignity. for you have honored yourself by choosing to learn from your past. Spirit rejoices at your willingness to learn and grow. All right, number 5, bat. All right, bat spirit. A rebirth is assured. After something has run its course and died, or has been released, finished, surrendered, completed, or ended, there is promise of a new beginning. Rebirth is assured. Just as night gives way to dawn and the bat emerges from the darkness of a womb-like cave, Bat Spirit has come to remind you that this rebirth is a miraculous one, for the very best elements of what you have to give up in death of the old are still present in the new, amazing life forming now. This is the miracle of magic of rebirth in every aspect of your life, including the rebirth of faith in your ability to establish new and healthy relationships. This reminds you that at present you are in unknown territory and may feel as if you are lost. However, you are called to trust that your intuition will be a reliable guide as you give rebirth to something new and unfamiliar. Very nice. All right. And the last ones are gossip. What's the gossip? Give me any that resonate with this message that the collective may need to know, or any from our channeled messages earlier. Any of what's the gossip that they may need to know. Okay. Okay, this one came out. Red flags, warning signs, ignored intuition, potential trouble, you knew better. So somebody's ignoring the red flags. All right, then we got this one was in reverse. Broken promises, disappointed expectations, failed commitments, lost trust, words meant nothing. So maybe somebody's changing and they're no longer doing broken promises. And then sideways came out. Situational, single, temporary loneliness, choosing solitude, waiting for better, not settling. That was sideways, so that's maybe. Commitment issues, afraid to settle down, avoiding intimacy, fear of loss of freedom is complicated. That was sideways. And inner child, healing childhood wounds, reconnecting with joy, playfulness, restored, and returned to innocence. And that's sideways. So that means it's not good, it's not bad. There needs to be more healing done. So that wasn't too bad. All right, and I will just finish off and see if there's any more channeled messages that come out with the letters. We shall see. Let's see. All right, Holy Spirit, is there any channel messages? They need to know. Post message. Q always comes out. So KMQ. L. Let me know. LMK. Let me know. Q. I don't know. K again, so 2 Ks. KK, Kiki, 2 M's, a P, all right. You got T, D, V, U, H, J, F, I, and V, R at the bottom. Let's see. I got DUI. Somebody got a DUI. Judge. Somebody had to go in front of a judge, probably for a DUI. HUD, H-U-D, like for a house. Someone might be signing paperwork for a HUD. MUD, M-U-D. Kid, K-I-D. Someone has a kid. I got the number 5. Maybe somebody has 5 kids. Oh my. Tune, T-U, Tune, T-U-N-E. June, J-U-N-E. The month of June. Jif peanut butter. Life, somebody might be doing life in prison. The name Mike. DQ, Dairy Queen, Demetrius, Demetrius. VD, venereal disease. Hum, somebody's humming, somebody's happy. Luck, somebody's lucky. Putt, P-U-T. Maybe somebody's playing putt-putt. Pen, P-I-N. Dupe, somebody got duped. Somebody bought a dupe of something, like a cologne or shoes or something. Kim, K-I-M. Mel, M-E-L. A name. Tim, T-I-M. Dom, D-O-M. Either a name or short for dominatrix. KP stands out for Kirkpatrick. Katie, like Katy Perry. VT, I get Valentine's. MK, I get MK Ultra because we have the U here, and the MK, and the T. We got DMV here. Somebody's having to go to the DMV. Duck, don't know. Quack, Tick, Tock, Vic, Hick, Jim, did I say that? Jim. Cutie. Someone calls somebody cutie. LP, somebody has an LP out. M&M, either the candy or the wrapper, M&M. HD, UV, like the UV light. Kit, K-I-T, I think I said that. Dim, D-I-M, Dill, D-I-L. Kill, K-I-L-L. Pill, P-I-L-L. Don came up again, D-O-N. All right, I think that is it. If any of that resonates, the before, after, that's all I'm getting. Yeah, that's it. IQ, ID, somebody's ID was stolen, identity fraud. HUT, H-U-T. I heard tuck, like a drag queen or transsexual has to tuck stuff in to get it right before they go out. Okay, or inject. Mm. Mm. All right. Yep, that's it. All right, we'll end it there. All right, thank you, everybody. Hopefully you learned a little today. Hopefully you're still going and working in your journals and adding on to them. And keep up with your shadow work. Keep cleansing. And today is the manifestation day. Do your manifestations for the end of the day. And I hope you guys have a great night. All right. Thank you. Stay blessed. Bye.